Are you ready to add 2 bytes together? Because I think I am. I've kind of been dreading this one. Considering my performance on previous addition challenges, these have been some of the toughest I've faced so far. That said, having actually completed them, and I believe we were even given a okay, let's check. Yes, we were even given an add gate component primitive, although it does add 3 bits for some reason, not 2. Why does it add 3 bits and not 2? That's weird. Why on earth is the basic addition 3 bits? Oh well. So yeah, we do have an addition primitive gate now. Hopefully it can help us out. But the triple nature of it kind of threw me off guard there. Off balance. Let's see. Add the 2 input bytes. Each output bit in the output should be a result of the addition of the correspond... Wait, what? Of the corresponding bits from the inputs and potentially a carry. Wait, what? If the result does not fit 8 bits, turn the output carry on. You can think of it as the 9th bit. Finally, there is an input carry as well. This is useful for chaining together byte adders to add larger numbers. You can think of this carry as adding either 0 or 1. Yeah, sure. Use this hint if you get stuck close. Alright, so I have an input carry. I'm a bit confused by the wording right here. Each output bit in the output should be a result of the addition of the corresponding bits from the inputs and the potentially carry. So that's a slightly weird way of stating that you just want the addition of 2 8-bit binary numbers. Right, I assume that's what they want here. If this is a 5, say, and this is a 35, then I expect they want a 40 at the end. But okay. Alright. So, and this thing, actually, that's an interesting... Yeah, this is an interesting choice to have 3. Could it be also just like this one? Could it also be intended to accept a carry and then 2 inputs? Is that what's happening here? That's immediately what my mind is jumping to. Yeah, like add 2 of these things. By the way, what happens if I just add 2? Oh, well, this is just gonna be off. Okay. Yeah, so add these 2. Result and carry. Is the result different than the carry? Yes, the result is definitely different from the carry. Let's quickly double check. Yeah, this is the result and this is the carry. Cool. Well, I feel like there's not really much to think about here, is there? I just split these guys. Let's just do a rough, quick scheme here, schematic. We have this addition, and all I do is I take this carry, if I needed to add the carry. I add this one, and I add this one. This is gonna be my new result. Oh no, the result and carry is flipped. Yes, I'm used to my upside down version of it. which is unfortunate. But okay. Then I probably expect to want to grow them up. Yeah, whatever, I'll just keep growing them up by hand. So, okay. Oops. I have this addition. And now I need to, I have this sum. And this actually, this goes to the output, basically. Let's also immediately create the output. Yeah, this goes to the output one. I'm gonna try to avoid fiddling with the wires too much. I will try to do that off camera for now. As I've already been trying to, but okay, so this is my result, and now I have this carry, which can I grow? Wait, I can grow down, right? I have a carry, and now I have two new numbers, two new positions. I add them up. This is my new result, and that's all I do, is it not? Right? No? Is this not what I do? And then I just do this 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm gonna do this and I'll be back. Alright, it's all wired up. This is exactly as I had it. Well, you could see it immediately just jumped to a bunch of new wires. I understand that this is not neat, but I did wire it up just the way I explained, right? 128 plus 128, and then the carries carry on are carried all the way down here, and then the final carry goes into the carry output. So let's test a couple of inputs. What? Carry in 0, byte 1, 255 plus 255 is 254, and the carry. Sure. 166 plus 60. Looks like it looks like this is working. Did it just check all pairs? I wonder. Okay, and we unlock the byte adder. Wow. Can you believe it? First try and absolutely no problem. Huh, nothing to be afraid of. Okay, I'm gonna try to clean this up slightly and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I'm still not particularly happy about these diagonals. I would like it to be more square-ish, but it doesn't really seem to work nicely. But yeah, that's what we got. We have the yellow carry line, which gets carried down, 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 and out here we have green byte 1, red byte 2. They add, what's it called? Position by position or whatever. And then it's just all collected into the final output. So let's call this our solution, and let's proceed. Onwards. I have two big challenges in front of me. Negative numbers and input selector. Oh, don't tell me there's gonna be 2's complement. Because if there's 2's complement, I give up. Oh no. You know what? I think I'm gonna start with this memory track. Especially since it unlocks a bunch of arithmetic. And if we don't unlock it, we're just gonna have these 3. I think it's better to first go with the self-contained memory stuff. Also, oh, but this unlocks a manual entry. Well, not yet. Input selector. Let's go. Even though he did not pass our test, we decided to keep the dog. Cool. Unlike most Earthlings, he's fluffy and follows simple instructions well. You might want them... Oh, goodness, I cannot read today for some reason. You might want to team you two up, since you complement each other's shortcomings well. Oh, yes. Bring it on. Where's the doggo? I'm ready. I'm ready. How's the elephant doing, though? Where the bit selector input is off, output byte A, otherwise output byte B. Huh. I mean, again, this is just... I could just do this using 8 switches. I'm not sure if there's a better way. I don't really expect there to be one, right? I don't... Well, okay, so let's see. I can build this structure for 1 byte. So, okay, here's the plan. I put 8 of these switches. Can they... No, you cannot stack them. Oof. This is gonna be unpleasant. I could put 8 of these switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And I can connect this guy up to all the pins, like so. Just in parallel. And then I can pipe it through here. I'm not sure if this is gonna cause an intersection. I'm afraid it might. No intersection though. Okay, that's kind of good. So yeah, this is one thing I can do. But I wonder if I have to do it for both of them, right? I can, of course. Well, okay, let's just finish this. This is not that difficult. Pretty. Oops. I think I did something wrong here. This one here, this one down there. No, it's fine. It's just weird. Yeah, it's just you cannot quite make out which wire is going where there. So yeah, and then we can collect it. We can join them all up in the output byte. It's no problem. Right, and this is gonna be half of the solution. And now I can do a copy of this, right? And wait, how do I have a byte switch? I do have a byte switch. Wait. Wait, what? Output the correct input byte. This just does it, no? Or is the problem with the fact... I think the problem might actually be the fact that... Right, this final challenge, I cannot just combine them into one, because this is gonna be a short circuit. But I can do something like this. Right, and then... Yeah, but this makes no sense, right? I don't need any of this then. I need absolutely none of that. Well, let's keep it for now just in case, because I don't want to rebuild it. Oh no. Okay, whatever, it's gonna sit in my clipboard. Yeah, so I don't need any of that. I actually have the necessary switch already, and it's absolutely no problem. Just pipe this in here. Come on. Yeah, these controls are not particularly easy. Right, and I negate this, and that's all. This is the answer. Why not? Input B. Oh, I guess I negated the wrong thing. It's no big deal. So, yeah. Well, this is easy. But I know that this byte switch... See, I'm still a little bit curious about whether I could perhaps do something cleverer here. Right, because looking inside of this 8-bit switch, that's a whole huge hulking big byte splitter into 8-bit maker, into these switches, into a bunch of gates, you know. And I've doubled that, and I put a knot on top. I wonder if it's possible to do something cleverer, and maybe, you know, do some kind of selection on a per bit basis. I don't have such a thing though, right? This is a switch for a byte, but I don't have... If I were to have a single bit switch, that would have been cleverer, right? That would have been simpler, would have been more, I don't know, more minimalistic. Would have been smaller footprint. I'm actually kind of tempted, just out of curiosity, to build a 1-bit switch. You know what? Let's try it. Did I Did I not? Bit switch. What is this? What even is this? Oh, this is I put the thing upside down. I don't want it upside down. Not anymore. Thank you. Yeah, no. Keep it this way. Yeah, that's the... But this is not it. I need a 3-bit switch. Input selector? Yeah, but this is the input selector for a byte. But yeah, really, I mean, a 1-bit switch is just gonna be a thing like this, isn't it? Just have a negation right here, and then this is your input, this is your output, and this is your select. And here is the output. Except the select also needs to be piped. Like so. Yeah. Something like this. Right? So input 1, input 2. Yeah. And then I could pipe every bit of the byte into this. And this could be pure. Would it actually be pure? It's actually not. Huh. Would you look at that? Because one of these switches only has small switches inside it. It doesn't have a negation for every switch. We only have one negation, which is bulked for all the... Yeah. So bulking and negation is better. So what I was about to build, this thing. Oh, I don't have it anymore in the clipboard. But the thing I built originally is actually what I'm thinking about right now. So yeah, this seems like the optimal solution. All right, let's proceed. Oh no, the boss. Let's start with saving gracefully. I'm worried about the bus. Okay, the delay line only allows us to save a value for 1 tick. But sometimes a component that can save a value for longer periods of time is useful. We want you to build such a component. In this level you have 2 inputs. When the first input is... What's up with this? Save enable, save value. Okay, when the first input is green, update the saved value. the second input is the value. Always output what is currently saved. This is a diagram of the component you want to build. Oh, yes. Finally, we are building an actual memory cell. We are finally building an actual memory cell. I have no idea why they put this here. Is this a hint? There were no hints so far. There's a hint here, but it don't give me a hint to start with. Okay, this is interesting. So this is save and this is value, right? All right, okay. Now, immediately, and this is not news to me or anyone else, I assume. Clearly, in order to build a memory cell, you need a circular dependency. Because, of course, if you only flow through with the input, then there's no state to your circuit. And if there's no state to your circuit, you cannot save anything in the circuit. So we do need a circular dependency. We need a thing that influences itself. So I guess we can just start with something stupid like this and see what I add on top of it in order to have it work. Okay, so immediately, I think this might be my output. Right? Let's say this is our output. And now we need to... Wait, how quickly does it have to update though? Come again? This level, the second, always output what is currently saved. Always output what is currently saved. So if I save right now, yeah, so I had right here, I had a green saved, and now I save a red, I must immediately output a red. So that's slightly concerning. Because if I were to store this in here, I would only update after a tick, which is not good. That's not good at all. So it would seem like I actually need to have... Again, this is my value. I actually need to have this kind of situation going on. My value needs to be output at any point. But then I join this up with a switch, right? And then this switch will output the saved thing. When will it do that? It will output... Okay, so actually it outputs the saved thing if we're not saving right now. So I can do something like this. I don't know, I'm just thinking on the spot here. This might be wrong, or at least far from optimal. But yeah. And then into the save we pipe our saved value, which I expect to create a save cell in here. Right? So that's the idea. Now anytime we save, the value just gets directly piped out, and the whatever is saved no longer matters because we disable the switch. Cool. And now whenever we're not saving, the switch will be on, and we're gonna be piping the thing we saved last time, and it will have enough time to update. Okay, cool. So now the question is, how do I keep this loop stable, right, over a tick? Obviously this will not work because, well, first of all, this is not getting any inputs at all. Second of all, I cannot flip them. I cannot flip what's in here, so if it was green, it would just permanently be green. I don't know why, but I feel like putting an XOR here for some reason. Okay, not sure. I need the value to be saved. So again, I can kind of pipe this into the save. However, ooh, this is a bit more interesting. I need to think about this for a moment, so give me a minute. So one thing we can do is just experiment with this for a little bit. Wait, what? Why? What's up with this? On breaks it. Why does it break it? Wait, what? This is a delay, and then I'm not sure why on breaks here. Is it because the on outputs on the same line as the delay line? Yeah, delay line and on output on the same line. Oof. Okay, so maybe we actually... No, this... Huh. I wanna play around with the cells somehow. I wanna power it, but I cannot because it breaks. All right, that's a challenge actually in its own. How do I power it? How do I turn it from this off state into an on state? Do I need another delay like up here? That wouldn't work because this will introduce a huge delay, right? This will introduce a 2-tick delay, which doesn't work for me. Although maybe, I don't know. It could work perhaps if we pipe into the first delay and then the second delay happens later, but it doesn't feel right. So let's consider what I can do with the delay. Do I also use a switch here? So I could say again, keep the saved value if you're not saving. Right, so if not saving, that's the same component as this, in fact. If not saving, then keep saved value. Otherwise save. Wait, is this it? Is this actually it? So, I don't like how messy this schematic is, but whatever. Let's say otherwise save. What is up with this? I just broke everything. The output of a component leads back to its own input. Well, that's not unexpected, to be honest. Which component? Is it this guy? It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit weird that we have this. I would like to can we just like guard it with an OR? just like this. This actually works. Okay, I understand this is junk, but it's fine, So, again, if not saving, Then keep doing your thing. Otherwise, save. It's actually... It's already broken. Why is it broken? Short circuit. Oh goodness, this is so broken. This is broken in every way imaginable. Yeah. This is horrible. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Oh no. Okay, time out. Okay, how about we don't worry about the output for now, so that we don't create weird short circuits down here. Let's just try to do a memory cell. We don't even output from it. Just try to save something into a cell. So this is save. This is value. Right? Does my initial idea work? If not saving, then pipe this out. Right? If not saving, this is my save. Right, let's add a not in here. If not saving, then pipe, then continue piping. However, if saving, then save. Yeah, so I'm building the same thing all over again. Save this, if saving. Can this work? Let's see. So we are saving the 1 right now. We're still saved. Although we're also saving again. Now we have saved a 0. And it's there. How is it there so quick? Oh, wait, did it update immediately because of these gates? Because this switch just turned off. And we're no longer piping saved data in here, we're piping the switch. So, is this it? No, it is not. Why? I'm saving... Wait, but I'm saving a green. But the desired output is red. Why is that? I'm sorry, I'm confused. So do I just output the save value? And my saved value must be red initially? Always output what is currently saved. Wait, I don't understand. Currently, I'm saving a green, and currently, green is saved. But over here, I am saving a red. Oh, but it... Oh no, it is delayed. It is delayed. Save a red, but that's because we already saved the red. Right now, save the red again. Yeah, save a green, delayed. Well, okay. Then what is currently saved? Is this what's currently saved? For me? So, let's see. If this is currently saved, and we're not saving anything, let's suppose we're not saving, and this is currently saved. Will it not switch? Well, we're not saving, so it will get propagated. And nothing bad will happen. Wait, but no, but if currently we're saved as green, I don't know. Let's see what actually happens with this thing, and then we can think about it some more. Is it? Oh, it's working. Okay, this is working. I am slightly confused as to why it's working, to be honest. It's not entirely clear to me, unfortunately. I was hoping the memory cell would go a bit easier, to be honest. Okay, so this is what I have saved. This is what I have saved. Now, at any point in time, I am outputting what is saved. Oh, and I will only update my save on the next tick. But it's still not entirely clear to me. So let's say I saved it as a green. So when do we first save it as a green? They're not helpful here because these saves come in pairs. Could they be under testing me? Because I am worried. Man, I would like to have the ability to create my own ticks, which I do not have right now. That sucks. So I'm curious, what happens if I save green once and then pipe and then don't save anything? But here you save green twice, and then again I save green twice. And there's no place where I save green once in here. And that's the one that's worrying me, because if I have just saved green, right, this thing will get green first. Now we'll have green here. Oh, but it will immediately get propagated back into itself and it will remain green. Right. See, because if I'm not saving, then this thing is on, this doesn't exist, and this thing is on. And if I save the green, then green gets immediately propagated and it's just constantly green, it doesn't flicker or anything. Okay, okay. That's cool, that's cool. I'm gonna try to make this a bit nicer, and I'll be back. I've actually been on this for probably 15 minutes. Just trying to make this look nicer, and it really seems like the original layout I came up with is probably the best I'm gonna do. This is basically it, just with the S. With this guy moved down, it was up, now it's down. Yeah, and I always wanted the output to be outside of this loop. Right, you don't want to pipe the output through this loop, that's just weird. You want your output nice and visible. And that's how I got this. I don't think I'm doing any better. So that's that. Should I try the bus now? Or should I leave it for another video? Saving bytes. Well, I know how to save a... Did I get a component out of this, by the way? I think I did. Yeah, I got 1-bit memory. Well, if I know how to save a 1-bit of memory, then I know how to save a byte, basically. There's no problem with that. I guess let's try and see the bus. Oh no, this looks difficult. This level has 2 byte inputs and 2 byte outputs. The goal is to copy from one of the inputs to one of the outputs. It's weird they use the number 1 here. 2 byte and 2 byte outputs. The first bit input determines which input you should copy from. The second input determines which output you should copy to. Ooh. I see. Which input I should copy from. So if this is on, then this is on. this is off, then this is off. Wait. Copy the value from the correct input to the correct output. Wow. So, basically, I expect the output to be 2 of the same byte, right? Or not. In 0, in 1. Oh! You actually can play around with the inputs. I forgot. This was the first tutorial I got. This was the first level. The fact that you can actually flip these by hand. Okay. Oof. I think I might wanna leave this for later. It's not like I don't have any ideas. I would. Oh. I only get negation and bit switches. 4 of them, by the way. 8-bit switches. 4 of them? Well, okay. The only reason I started this one is because I thought it might be fairly simple. But I don't exactly understand what they mean by copying. The goal is to copy from one of the inputs to one of the outputs. The first input, the second bit determines which output. So, I still don't exactly understand. So, do they always expect me to have the same output? Like, if this is off, then copy the first one to... Oh, and if this is off, then copy it to the first one as well. So 0 means first output. Out 1, out 0, right? Input, input, input. Huh. Wait a minute. I'm confused. But not too confused, but pretty confused. So I want... Switch. Wait. So this... Again, if this is on... Let's say this is... No, let's say this is off. Then I want to copy the first guy. And if this is, say... It's really weird how you select these pairs. Copy 1 to 2, copy 2 to 1. So I can but I can only copy one of them, right? Since I'm selecting which to copy from using single bit, I cannot say copy 1 to 2 and 2 to 1, right? I can only copy 1. So this means that it's either the same output if no copying happens. If 1 is copied to 2, then I assume it's like this. If 1 is copied to 2. If 2 is copied to 1, it's like that. But if 1 is copied to 1, then it's the same. And if 2 is copied to 2, then it's also the same. Wait, but this... Then I just... Yeah, I just... Don't I just... consider all these 4 options and just... pipe stuff in? No? So... Let's say... Weird. Really weird. If I'm copying... Let's see. Let's... if I'm copying 1 to 2, then this is my output. Let's switch this. Oops. Switch this like so, maybe? copying 1 to 2. So 1 must be off and 2 must be on. No, this makes no sense. I don't get it. Well, I've already started this puzzle, so it's too late to say I'm gonna do it next time. So give me a couple minutes to think, and I'll be back. Okay, quick idea. There's 4 options total, right? Wait, no, there's... I'm really confused with the statement more than the solution of what it means. Why would you want this? If I cannot flip them, if I cannot flip 1 and 2, copying is weird. But so I've been thinking there's basically 4 pairs here. There's 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 1, and 2 to 2, right? And I can kind of do a full graph here. So I can do 1 to 1. I can do 1 to 2. I can do 2 to 1. And I can do 2, whatever. 2 to 2. Something like this. And then just... if I'm copying 1 to 1... I don't understand how to power these switches without using logic. You know, without using the combination of these two things. So, when do I know that I need the output of 2 to 2? I cannot know that using just negation. Right? I need to check that this is true. And this is true. That'll be 2 to 2, so that'll be AND. I'll be able to pipe it in here. 1 to 1. So when this is off, I want 1 to go to 1. No, I don't. When this is... I still don't know. If this is off, I still don't know what to do. This is confusing. Right, just by the information from 1 bit, I cannot determine a full path. But I do not have any logic gates to actually do any reasoning. I only have NOTs. So this is probably wrong. This probably won't work, right? But then... do you want me to pipe things into themselves? That's weird. I mean... okay. So, again, there were these options. There was the 1 to both. There was the option of 2 to both. And there was the option of each one goes their own way. Do I then make something like that? Do I put a switch to both and another switch to both? And then 2 switches like so? Is this it? And then I reason? No. No, okay. Okay, so when do I want this on? But it's... I don't understand. Also, we'll have a problem here if 2 of these switches are on at the same time. We're also gonna have an issue. So if I'm copying a 2, wait, okay, so if I know that this is on, this means that I'm copying from 2, but this means that I'm not copying from 1. Which suggests that this thing cannot be on. Right? This definitely, I already know that this is definitely not the case. So if this is off, so is it like this? And then just by symmetry, without even thinking about it. Is this it? Like so, and then like so? So again, let's say this is on. This means I'm copying to the second output. Which doesn't mean much. If I'm copying, well, yeah, it does mean this. It does mean that I'm not copying to output 2. Although, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, this is broken. And it's beyond broken. It's not just wrong, it's self-contradictory. Oh no. Oh no. I got myself into trouble here. What do I do? Okay, here's another idea. This is a bit more reminiscent of copying, actually. If I arrange the switches like this, well, something to this effect, and then I can do this sort of thing. Right, so this will mean that I'm copying 1. Right, so if this guy's right, then I'm copying 1 down. And if this guy's wait. Yeah, and if this guy's sorry, it's the other way around. If this guy is on, then I'm copying that guy. Then I'm copying 2, and if this guy is off, then I'm copying 1. Right, and then I use this negation. If this guy is... Wait. Oh, and this is... Wait, and that's where I'm copying... I can kind of use this for what I'm copying to, except... I think this is an interesting approach. But this doesn't quite work just for now. This doesn't quite work, and there's also a short circuit here. But I think that's interesting. Let me think about it for a moment. Wait a minute. Is this right? So the negations are all at the top. Because this is my from 1 and 2 1. This is my from 2 and 2 2. So because 1 is 0, then negation enables it. And the trick I was missing, the part that was confusing, was what happens to the other line, the line that doesn't get copied to. No, this cannot be correct. There's no way this is correct. Because I don't actually carry from one line to the other. But actually, I think it might be safe to do this now. No? It might be safe to do this one. No, but this is not copy. Actually, yeah, that's right. This is not copy, this is move. This moves. This moves my output. I basically just flip them. Oh, depending on the bits. in this kind of situation. If oops, sorry. Yeah, and actually you don't need this kind of thing. It's enough to just connect them like so. Yeah, so this will just move. What? What are you talking about? You bastards! That was not the goal. You said copy. This is not the copy operation. You bastard! This is wrong. This is the. Come on, the statement of the problem was not correct. This is not what I wanted to build. This is not what you told me to build. Come on. Okay, I need to provide feedback to the developer. I need to file an issue on GitHub. A bug report. Is it just me? Were you confused as well? Leave a comment if you were confused by this in the same way that I was. Because copy, that's not how copy works. This is you can say whatever. You can say pipe. You can say move. Redirect. There's a lot of words to describe this, but copy is not it. Right now, I'm told to copy from 1 to 2. This means I take 1, I copy it to 2, but it also suggests that I should be outputting something, or not something, but the same thing on 1. Oh well. Yeah, I'm literally probably going to write an email or something to the developer about this. Because this is, to be clear, this is a beta version of the game. So perhaps this kind of feedback could be valuable. But yeah, that will definitely be it for me for now. And saving bytes I'll do next time, as well as negative numbers.